What's up everyone? Welcome back to another one of my awkward comedies. But first allow me to ask some questions for myself. Why do trees grow? This is technically not a tree, but you never know. I see trees of green, orange roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, why am I singing this song? Good question! Why am I singing that song? Anyways, moving on. Why am I wearing inside white and outside black? Why am I the only one talking to my poor quality webcam? Why am I asking random questions? Why do people have so much time to ask random questions? And why am I not getting any answers from the air? So you can probably foreshadow what I'm about to be talking about right now, because there is a crisis in our world that has to be addressed. A little girl died in 1993. A man buried her in her own home while she was still alive. He chanted, "Toma sota baku," as he buried her. Now that you have read this chant, you have heard this chant, you will meet this little girl. In the middle of the night she will stand at the side of your bed staring straight into your eyes. And she will suffocate you like she was suffocated. This story is sadly true. If you tell the story to someone else, she will not bother you. Your kindness will be rewarded by her suffocating you only 5 minutes later, just because you have read the story from me anyways. P.S. If you're on YouTube right now, repost this as, "I'm so horny." Okay, so the last scene was just an example of one of the many chain letters that have been spammed throughout YouTube. While you gotta admit, these stories are pretty interesting, however, being spammed with 100 billion of these makes it very uninteresting. Especially when they have catchy titles which does not relate to the chain letter itself. I mean, if chain letters were a good thing, you don't have to trick people into reading them. And I believe that the people who have time to write these chain letters should spend their time writing fables for children. As a crack of lightning sparked through the air, a robotic android emerged out of the darkness. Okay, so maybe that last example wasn't the best. But on the other hand, it did seem a bit cheesy. Alright, so let me just get back on track. I have realized that there are two general types of spammers out here on YouTube. First type of bulletin spammers, and the second type are the video spammers. The third type of people out there are the ones that spam sub for sub, but I'm not going to get into that, because if I do, I'll be offending a lot of people. Sub for sub, anyone? And yes, one of the people that I would be offending would be myself. Haha! I was just joking, but seriously. Okay, so back on the rant about people sending videos 10 times in a row. It's kinda like saying, "Yo, check out this video. And don't forget to check out this one too, it's the same as the last one." Okay, so just in case you haven't seen the last one, here's a backup copy of the second last one. Alrighty, feel free to check out the video just one more time. If you observe closely, the main character of this movie has a mole on his face. Hold on, just one more time. Here's a high definition version of the same video I just sent you like 10 times in a row. Gosh, like people don't know how annoying that is. It's kinda like saying the word nice or nice. So you realize that the second one is less emotional. So this is kinda like my point about people sending videos, cause like when I'm on MSN, and like people spam videos to me, it feels something along the lines of ding 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 ding. And to those of you who use MSN, you know that the ding sound stands for new messages popping up on the side of the screen. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind those messages, it's just that I really do dislike spam. And when I do happen to get spam with... That was the 35th time. It's hopeless. And when I do happen to get spammed with like 30 of the same emails in a row, I just feel like... Why am I acting like a chicken? So here's another chain that I'm going to rant about because I've seen it a lot. Would you choose $1 million or a true friend? Send this to 20 of your true friends on YouTube, and if you get this back, you're a true friend. So when I see a chain letter like that, I feel like saying something along the lines of, guess what to all you true friends out there? Real friends do not annoy and spam each other. So in the end, for spam, if you read them, you're wasting your time. If you send them, you're wasting your time. If you make them, you're wasting your time. If you ignore them, you might be missing out on a great story, but you are still wasting your time. So the bottom line is, why not everyone just play nice and not spam each other? Tell me what you think.